All right. 3, 2, 1. Have a personality. Good evening, everybody. Welcome back to my second live stream. I do promise you that I'm not going to be keeping track of the number of live streams. I'm just getting used to being a streamer. I hope you've all had a good night. And tonight, what we're going to do is sort of what I'd call, as the title says, a Meander and Yap. I'm going to be meandering throughout DC, just shooting some fools in the faces and just talking, about what I learned through my first stream of Welcome to Elderfield. Lessons I learned and things I want to improve on, and maybe some ideas for next week's streams. So for right now, let's just get into it. Let's see what we got going on here. Okay. I still need to figure out how to do plugins for have the chat available. I was hoping to have it on how do you say it, on my phone, so I can actually see the live chat. No one here right now, but it'd be nice to see eventually. So I have to have a delayed chat by watching be my own viewer on live stream. Yes, that's me. Let's see here. Almost ready there. Getting a couple things finalized here. And let me check on something. I'm just sure to see if I'm live. Looks like I'm live. That is very, very odd. Stream health. Looks good here. Excellent connection. It's very odd. What's going on here? It shows that it's live, but well, it shows it's live on my end, but not on YouTube. Let's see here. No, that's not. This is very, very, very concerning. Seeing as how let me take a look, see what's going on. It's been live for 4 minutes now. But still. And OBS is yeah, everything's good there. Everything's good there. Let's take a look. See if I can pass on here. Okay. think it should be good now. This is very, very disconcerting. But it looks like it's improving now. I'll just pop over here to make sure everything's good. Make sure that the there you go. Okay, we're back. We're back. A bit of delay there on that, so we're good. We're good. I gotta look at the add that to the list of things to learn. Figuring out how to ensure that the live stream is actually going live. Do that. You're good. And let's see here. So we don't understand why the this live stream isn't showing up live on my channel. Let me see if the link that I shared on Twitter is working. I hope it is. Okay, so the Twitter live stream isn't. So the the link that the link that I shared on Twitter is working. So don't know what's going on, but it doesn't matter. I mean, there's no one here, so that's not a problem. It'll take time, but again, these things I'll just learn as I go and research and figure things out. Again, the main thing, the reason why I didn't properly research how to sort of stream and set up is because I would more than likely spend all of my time, quote unquote, researching and taking notes and studying and never actually taking any action. I would just, you know, look into things and study and never actually do anything to actually start. I would be planning and never begin. I didn't mention this in my very first live stream. I was actually supposed to start streaming back in April. That's when I was supposed to start, which is insane. I was supposed to start in April, but I didn't because I kept putting it off. And so let me give a little more context here. My original plan was, my plan is still to eventually become a VTuber. That is my plan. That is my goal. That's what I want to do. Here's the thing, though. I don't really have the means right now to pay someone what they deserve to create, you know, to draw a model, to do the rigging, do all the stuff that's required. I want to give them what they deserve. It's... I'll break that down. You know, to give them what they deserve. But I wanted to start. So my original plan, as stupid as it is, I was actually going to draw my own model and do my own rigging. Which is completely insane. Actually, no. Insane can be a good thing. What I was thinking was completely asinine. It was just no. Just no. First of all, you see my little guy in their corner there. I cannot draw. For the life of me. I cannot. I can't art. I just can't. So the idea that I was going to create a character to that I could use to you know, start streaming or whatever, yeah, that's not going to work. Then of course you have all the technical stuff with the rigging. Yeah, that's not going to work either. Same thing. Didn't have the skill, don't have the skill set for it, so I figured, well, I said I'm going to go the route of a PNG tuber for now, until I can build something up and get the means and make it happen. So that's in the future. That's in the future. And also it gives me an opportunity to start working on improving my drawing because I keep looking at my little guy and I just... I promise you, those are supposed to be ears, not horns. He's supposed to be a pufferfish. Anyway, back to the, what I learned from Tuesday's stream. While I was studying, we're reading a little bit of the VOD. I noticed that my microphone volume was a bit too low. The game volume was fine. It was just the mic volume was a bit low. That was so. I seemed like really kind of whispering. It's like you couldn't really hear me sometimes. I mean, you could still hear me, but it was too quiet. And I think because it was too quiet, sometimes some things I would say would kind of be cut off and not pick up fully by the microphone. So I decided. So I kicked up the gain a little bit. And again, what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna review this VOD once it's done to see how that goes and see if it's better. The game volume on mine sounds good. I went to the shooting range to fire off a few rounds to make certain that that wasn't overbearing. It shouldn't be an issue. Ooh, loot. Okay. It wasn't overbearing. It wasn't anything that was gonna be a problem for me. I did lower down the master volume, but it shouldn't affect the output. So just right now, I'm gonna go ahead and run over to the back to the shooting range so I can fire a few rounds, and hopefully I can again get a better sense of how the audio is. Okay, back inside we go. Downstairs. I still remember the very first time I played this game. Because I'm dumb. I got lost. I got turned. I didn't know where to go for talk to the guy. Oh, see, lost again. And here we go. Yeah, here we go. It's shooting range. Okay, I'm just gonna. It seems to be okay. It should be fine. So like I said, I'm going to meander and yap. Just to talk to see what's going on. And just wander around DC. Maybe, oh yeah. That happened. Okay, so... got these blockades happening here. One thing that I'd like to do, and this is kind of, I know it's silly, but one thing I like to do is this, no, that's the ring. I'm looking for the 1040. I don't know why, but every time I play this game, I always go here to get a specific, I don't know if you saw earlier when I shot down a box from high. I do that to get that one specific thing. I don't know why, but I do it every single time. This is a habit. Hey, you're green. You're weird. I'm moving on. And I'm gonna deconstruct all this stuff, but just for mats. I'm thinking what I'm gonna do is later on I'm going to start a brand new game. Usually when I have, you know, a few concurrent viewers to let's say, hey, what do you want me to do? You know, what kind of build do you want me to go with? Again, back with just like when I kind of like to do is play maybe like a Fallout type game, maybe Outer Worlds, whatever, and just have chat decide what my build's gonna be. If I have certain rules, you know, I can be only have melee, or use only a certain type of weapon, certain weapon type, like ballistic, or actually, I'll lose all. I should have deconstructed it. Okay. In a little bit, I'm gonna do my another tradition that I have, where I will do a little mission. It's a bank mission. I don't know why. I always do it. So I'm gonna do it this time. Deconstruct you. In fact, let me look and see what's the I know there's weekly projects you can do. I need food. Looks, I need food. Okay. Let's get to like cash to get exotic equipment and whatnot. This is typically good for if you want to have a certain build that you want to go with. I don't really pay attention too much to builds. I did get a little bit of a hint on this one here because I have the the build for this one here. This is really more of my half for the close range. Have my my shield. So my shield here. And then I go, of course, get close with a shotgun. Of course, and even if you see this cone, anything that's within this cone takes extra damage. Okay. There we go. Good, good, good. Going on. Whoop. Hold up. Can't see. There you are. Got a little lost. Yep. Thank you. All right. Now, the plans for the immediate future. So what I'm going to do is, I was originally planning to have Tuesday be sort of the sort of like a random, like, not, I won't say random game, but play a standalone, and sometimes maybe just a one-off game. Thursday be the Meander and Yap, and Saturday is already reserved for Welcome to Elderfield. And I decided to switch it up a little bit. Saturdays will still always be Welcome to Elderfield until either A, I run out of content, which is unlikely considering the fact that I play the game fairly slowly, and I'm not really focused on doing anything in particular. So that's gonna be Saturdays, but I'm thinking to switch to Tuesday being the Meander and Yap, and Thursday being a standard one-off game. I'm thinking of doing an adventure game on Thursdays. That way I can actually have a kind of a bit of a series going on and have some bit more structured. Seriously, I wonder why it's not showing up on the chat, on the YouTube channel. Well, I'll have to figure it out later. Anyway, that's something I gotta learn to figure out. Let's see here. One of my favorite adventure games, Siberia, recently got a remaster, and that is something that's I'm really looking forward to playing. Okay, so we got the scout here. And I'll give you some water. That's it? Nothing for me? Okay. Drink up, buddy. Gotta stay hydrated. But yes, Siberia has a remake. I'm kind of on the fence on whether I should play the remake on stream or fully go through the where are you? Or go through the originals and then play the new one. Well, not the new one, but the remake. I keep forgetting this is a thing, but I forget what it's for. It doesn't matter. But I'm not gonna buy it. I am actually really excited that I did not even realize that the actual release date for it, but Metroid Prime 4 came out today, and it's just okay. Since I don't know how to do a live stream with consoles, I am not going to live stream that game. I will buy it, I will own it, and I will love it because I absolutely love Metroid. Samus is kick awesome, but I'm not going to be live streaming it. That's more of a that's more of a game that I want to play on my own. Let's see here. Back food should be up top. I know there's a stair. There's no stairway up here because there has to be an upstairs. There should be an upstairs right here somewhere. Room. Maybe there's way up there outside. Hey, doggo. I don't see one upstairs. I'll wander until I find it. But it is cool that that Samus Metroid 4 is out. So going back to the adventure games, I know that the Siberia remake has a bit of a mixed reviews on Steam. I don't take them to be too I don't take Steam reviews too seriously. I'm not saying that they're to be completely ignored. That's funny. I just think that you should consider. I mean, if something you're really concerned about, like you're really on the fence on it, yeah, maybe look into it. Maybe see someone play the game, see how that works. And don't just buy it because you may not be able to get your money back. I know Steam's really good with refunds and all that, but still, like it's still you have to spend money and then time and all that. But it's got mixed reviews. Usually, I think the main complaint is that there's a bit of how do you say it? The art style. There's a weird, like there's a kind of a brownish sort of filter. That's probably the best way to put it. Like a brownish filter that they applied to the game. That some people say that it looks ugly and doesn't look right. I don't know, but I'll find out when I play the game, because this is a game I definitely want to play. But again, I'm not certain if I want to play it. If I want to play that game on stream first, or play the original Siberia, and then play the new version to see what the difference is. Kind of sort of get a comparison. Ooh, I see you. I see you. Did I know that was there? I'm gonna go ahead and err on the side of caution and say no. Because I am not observant. I do not observe. I will now deconstruct you. And in case you're wondering why, I guess it's a typical guy thing that my character is female. I always create lady types. If I have an option, if I have the option of creating a character, yeah, it's gonna be a lady type. The only exception is Mass Effect, where I always stuck with the male shepherd. You know, that's another thing. I think this is a Desert Eagle. Other than that, if I have the option of creating a male character, you best believe I'm gonna create a lady. I don't see anything going on here, so I guess that was it for food. Alright, time to find another spot for food. Projects. Just need 126. Yeah, math. Yeah, I can go here. But still, regardless, my plan is to stick it to be the, to go... Wow, brain fart. That's also another problem we have is, how the, That's right. I shoot you in the butt. Yeah, big for the fuel. I've been gifted with the... I've been blessed with the gift of fire. Hello, Miss Punko. Anyway. It's Iori. I really gotta find other VTubers that are different, you know, because I can't just have them all be, you know, from Phase Connect. I did post on Twitter that I had got the that I got my keychains from the Phases of the Heart, I believe the promotion was called. I got Miss Tenma and Miss Pippa. And of course, they're looking as adorable as ever. I might get something from their current one. I forgot. I gotta look up the trailer for it again. It's something about the winter, you know, deal. I might go with Miss Jelly and maybe Little Wemmy. Little Wemmy. Little Amelia. Or who knows? But yeah, 2 keychains. I also got the Miss Tenma's candle. It smells really good. Never gonna light it though. Just keep it in the box and just keeping it. 22 food. I don't think I have enough for it yet. I need 13. Wow, I'm actually mathing. I'm actually... Take that, Texas education system. I'm actually doing some basic math. Is there a hippo VTuber? I'll just call her Mudang. Hmm. Oh, you wanna give me a spook? Alright. Mistakes may be made, and I'm fine with that. Turns out, mistakes were not made. Okay. Restock. Restock there. That's good. That's good. That's good. I think I've already... I'm out of food for this place here. So now I have to... Okay. Let's see here. Gotta find another food. Components. Water. Tinder box. Control point. I need another source of food. Water. Water. Black tusk. Water. Hey, I'll say this though, I mean, it is good that there's quite a bit of water sources. Where is it? Oh, that's components. What are you? A mutiny hotspot. Wait. Soap companion. Here you go. I do not PvP at all. Another thing you'll find out about me, which probably is a very boring thing about me, is that I am not competitive at all. And I just noticed that whoa, no sir at all. I misspelled the title of the stream. It's actually supposed to be Meander and Yap, not Meander and Yap. Whoop. Oh, that's just the arrow. Alright. We should do it, and... Alright. Get ready for some booms. Get ready for some booms. Get ready for some boom, 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 booms. Get ready for some booms. Boom. Watch level went up. And the season level went up. Alright, so I got some more caches to open up here. I got these three. I gotta go with fuel proficiency first. Cannot get a bonus. Rock and or roll. Nice. Blue screen. Okay, let's see what this says. Rock and or roll. Oh, no. Oh, there it is. That's weird. Lots of people love the guitar. Me, I love the drums. Nice. Okay. Stack broker. The White Death. I miss the snow. Samahoya. Here's blue screen. Cause of death. User error. Light machine gun. Disruptor rounds. Shooting any marks at enemy and adds a stack to the agent of up to a count of 50. Shooting a marked enemy refreshes the mark and adds stacks to the agent. When you deploy a non-shield skill, remove all stacks on agent and add all marked targets. Oh, and all marked targets trigger an effect. 1 to 10 sec. Pulse marked targets for 5 seconds. 11:25. Pulse and disrupt marked targets for 5 seconds. 29 to 49. Pulse, disrupt, and disorient marked targets. 50 stacks. Pulse, disrupt, and disorient marked targets and all hostiles within 10 meters of the marked targets for 5 seconds. This will trigger immediately if any marked target is killed. Interesting. Okay. What do I need? Electronics. Okay. That's good there. I got that. I got electronics. Ooh, ladder. That's right. I'm too cool to have undamaged cartilage of my knees. Now I know I lowered the master volume on my end to make it more bearable. That's something I also want to observe on the VOD to make certain that that's also well. Oh, this is also pretty cool. It's too high up. Otherwise, I would have shocked myself. You know, and started shimmying and shaking like it was Friday night. But it's not Friday night. It's Thursday night. Let's see here. Yeah, I really got to get to that bank mission. And oh yeah, I forgot. Just go here. Shotgun. Okay. Seasonal. Is it regression? No, here. Oh, here. Wait. Which is the... I'm confused. You know what? I'm okay with that. It's fine. It's fine. But I am going to go to the bank. Here it is. No. It's this. Oh, wait. Oh, yeah, classified. Okay, right. And over here, there's another gate. I know that Ubisoft has been having issues, especially with their Assassin's Creed game. But and I think that resulted in having their either their part 3 Division 3 game canceled, I guess, or maybe postponed. In fact, I don't even know if there was actually going to be a part 3, because they did have a closed beta. It was called Heartland, and I did play the closed beta of it, very brief, like maybe an hour, and because I didn't appreciate it, I thought I didn't really care for it. It felt, and this is me just again being dumb and not really understanding it. I thought I took it to be more closer to a game like Rust, or that was gonna be more PvP oriented, and instead of being and I don't think that's what is the case. I don't think it would have been. And there is PvP elements in this game. Those are optional. That you can do those if you want, and you don't have to do them. Another thing I really liked about that I didn't appreciate, but I think it's pretty cool, was that the virus in Heartland was actually going to be a threat. Like, there were pockets on the map where the virus would be more concentrated, so you had to be careful. And if you didn't, I guess you got to stack, the virus, and eventually probably will kill you or get you debuffed or whatever. Because it's here in this game, as much as I really like this game, the virus is an afterthought. Like, the virus is just there. Like, it's not even there. It doesn't have the I'm not gonna say the decency. The virus is not there. There are some places where you have the that have quarantine zones. I'm not gonna lie, it is silly that you walk into a quarantine zone, you step inside, and then your agent just casually puts some mask over their face. Like, okay, like you're not taking this seriously. So to have the virus actually be a threat, it was actually pretty cool. But don't know if it was the I don't know if it was the issue they're having with reception to I figured it's a different team that was making Assassin's Creed. Or maybe there's just some kind of delay that I don't know about. And I'll be honest with you, I don't really follow the Division news enough to really be any kind of have any real kind of say on it, but just thinking out loud. Streaming and whatnot. I remember I did like the UI. The UI looked kind of cool. How the weapons and all that played out. Okay. So now I gotta destroy weapons, stockpiles. Okay. I got my fish level up. Alright. know there's one in... There's one more. Okay. There. Okay. But now I get to wander around loot. And break stuff down that I don't need. Oh, that was spinning. Okay. Open this. Let's see here. See, in an apocalypse, all this would be worthless. But this would not. Gold would still be extremely valuable. Not just for currency, but for... because it's a material. It's a... money's just paper. Alright. Okay, almost done here. And yeah, again, like usually with the Meander and Yap, I would probably say I would like, okay, well, I'm gonna meander. Just pick a direction, you know, vote. Do I go to north, south, east, west? Just head in that direction, see what we see. Wait, hang on a second. No. Okay. Gotta be careful here because... okay. Did I do something stupid? Let's do something stupid. Let's get crazy. Okay. Yep. Fire. Fire. It burns. Now, in case you're wondering why I'm collecting all this junk instead of just deconstructing it, abundant opportunity. The future is yours. Horizon with boundless opportunity for you to grab. Yeah, what are you willing to go up to get it, though? Can it? Done there. I don't think I'm going to get anything here. Yeah. What I'm going to do is, because there's a... You can change the stats on your gear. And that could... That was weird. Anyway. I know I like would take you back to the White House, and that would just take me outside the thing. Maybe there was a delay or something. Let's see here. And still. The just fix that real quick here. I still don't understand why it's not. I don't know why it's still not loading on the YouTube channel. You got to go through the link. But on the bright side, it's the link that's in on Twitter is working. That's unfortunate. But now I'm gonna have to meander around a bit. And there's stuff to do. There's a lot of stuff to do. But actually, I'm gonna say I'm going to meander. I'm going to wander. And I'm thinking that I'm going to go okay, I'm gonna go here. Nope, I said it. I didn't say it. I'm gonna go here and just head down this road. So which means I gotta take care of that entry point. I remember way back when somebody had in my head that you had to clear out the all the enemies before you could call in reinforcements, when that is absolutely not the case. Let's see here, got the map here. I gotta go. Another thing is that since there were like those orange boxes, you're gonna want to look up at the skis skies to see if there are any hanging off of trees, hanging off of buildings. See if there are anything there. Okay, so that was interesting. Especially the fact that one suicide bomber. Wait. Hold up. I want to head south. That's an elite one. That'll... Yeah, that's elite research. I gotta take over that. I'm not gonna do that because that'll raise up the threat level. That specific too high. And that'll not be good for me. I'm gonna wait for... If I go this way. Okay. What if I saw a Miss Punko? You know, she's totally raccoon. Yeah. Ivy Tunnel. Oh, this one. I don't think I ever came from this angle though. That's right at first. I never come through this angle. Interesting. All right, let's pray hardy. Good. There you go. What? You jerk. How to lead your target a bit better. You. Shit. I think I dropped some. Okay. I don't typically want it to be at level 3 to actually get like a rare to get a new blueprint. You know what? If that's the guy that's the elite. I'm good with that. I am good with that. Okay, enemy leader detected. I do like how they do handle the weak points. Yeah, some like the pretty special, like the like those suicide bombers, like their weakness is literally the bomb in their chest. Looks like I got a guy. Really? Alright. I captured that. Looks like I leveled up my watch. I guess not. Oh, I did. Okay. Right. Now this door in here. Born great. Alright, so now I'm going to show you what I'm talking about. But I'm going to... Okay, there you go. Okay. That was weird why I was... Put my points in there. My build is probably a really stupid build, but I'm going with... You might notice this one has 1 point in this first one and 27 in this one. No, that's because you weren't given a choice. The first point, you were not given a choice. You have to put it in weaponized. Like I said, okay, you got to put it in offensive, whatever you want. Nope, you have to put it in weapon damage. As I go here for crit chance. And this one here, the next one I put with harm. Total armor, because you have total health, total armor, hazard protection, and explosive resistance. Next up is handling. I'm not sure what the actual order is, but it's okay. You have handling itself. Wait, accuracy, stability, ammo capacity, and reload speed. I'm going with reload speed. This is for extra items. And that's my utility. So you have, I'll go from this bottom line. Skill haste, skill duration, skill damage, and skill repair. Since I have the little repair robot, I went with that. Let's open up this field proficiency cache. Okay. No bonus. Now, you'll notice right here, tinkering station. So here you'll have where you can, library, that's right. And you'll see all the gear. So you have assault rifle. You have rifles. I don't have anything. You know, it's assault rifles. It has some little green arrows let you know that there's you have stuff that you can break down into. Like this one here, you have perks that can be applied, and some applies extra damage to bleed enemies, and after 4 kills, applies bleed to the next time you hit. Vindictive, killing enemy with status effect grants you and all allies increased crit chance and crit damage. This one increases damage the further you are away. Let's see what else is there. Eyeless. Same thing, but this was a blind. And this one is damage to targets out of cover. This is Lexington. The drill. This also has things you notice is perfect. So this actually is a better version of that one. So this one is killing enemies further than 20 meters builds up stacks. Max up to 2 stacks. But I think the other one is 1 stack because it can build up. I don't remember. Killing enemy within uses all. So if you build outside of 20 meters, builds up stacks. And when you hit an enemy, killing enemies outside gives you that stacks. And you hit an enemy within 20 meters will provide increased damage to enemies. Let me just pull up the now let's see what precision strike is. Okay, here we go. Oh, that's odd. Interesting. Oh, okay. Max 3 stacks. We use all stacks. I guess it's perfect because it requires less stacks. Yeah, he uses less stacks. He uses one less stack to you think, and it increases more damage. But I did see there's a couple that are new. Firing, or at least that I don't remember. I don't recognize. Firing your weapon increases weapon XP. Yeah, I remember that one. At 4 seconds it resets. This is not really good. This actually would work really well if you have a light machine gun and you have fast reload, because those have high magazines, but because they have higher magazines, they have slower reloads. But if you have a fast reload, you may be able to offset it to be within that 4 seconds. But you have to like immediately start firing as soon as it's done. And you don't have to hit, just fire. Top half, yeah. Bottom half has faster fire rate, but less damage. Then the bottom half has lower fire rate and and 30% total weapon damage. On empty. I got this. It's a reloading on empty, so immobilize, ensnared, automatically snare, streamline, increases weapon damage by 40 when no skills are on cooldown. Destroying a weak point grants 20% more damage. That's pretty cool. Extra point amplifies weapon damage. That's interesting. Anyway, I didn't want to break down any of those for the stats for the perks. And you saw that on empty it gave you 60% weapon handling. Well, this one gives you 80%. So that is. I know it's stupid, but I don't like breaking down enemies weapons that have the perfect. And this one I have all the stuff here. So if you look here, because it has health damage, assault weapon damage, rifle damage, core attributes as being the cores, startle damage, and health damage. So that's already maxed out. I can go this one. You know what? Do it. Bye bye, Lexington. Alright. Now you're also going to see how that looks. So this one here, I got Reformation. So headshot kills grant 60% repair skill. Skill repair for 15 seconds. This isn't that great for a sniper rifle because ideally you're far enough away that you're not going to get hit as much. You expect to get hit, but not as much that you require the constant repair. Let's see what this one is. The White Death. I just like that one. First Blood. If scoped, your first shot fired out of combat or after fully reloading from empty deals headshot damage to any part of the body. So that's actually really good because it deals headshot damage. So I guess it's like a sneak critical if you're out of combat and if you do it from within combat. Unhinged. This is for shotgun. No, light machine guns. Grants 80%. Oh, okay, interesting. More damage, but the cost of stability and accuracy. Overwhelm. I don't use the light machine guns. This is shotgun. So this one has this spread dresses. Landed body shot adds stacking bonus, second bonus. More damage to headshots. Closer personal. Obvious, because this is really good for a shotgun. 30% more damage. Killing an enemy within 7 meters. More damage. Good. Pummel. 3 consecutive kills. Refill the magazine. Pumped up. Brazen. Yeah, I'm not gonna just perfect extra. Wait, extra. Hang on, hold on. Did I not see that? That's not even on the list. Why would I get rid of that? I'm now very curious about that. Like this one is like fire. You know? Oh, this also has 50% reload speed. But I want to look at the other one here. So this is 1.2 1.2 million damage. Yeah, numbers are kind of silly. Rock and roll. This is way less damage, but drum magazine. And I can put some stuff on it. So let's see what we got. Mod. No. Yeah, I'm gonna keep with the regular rock and roll. So we got long under rail. Actually, look at the stats for this. Okay. So that's stability, accuracy, crit chance, crit damage. How about that? This is a little more crit damage, but I'm not sure that. Accuracy. Oh yeah, yeah. Definitely want that accuracy. I think I want to go with build speed or stability. You know, it's a shotgun. I think I'll go with, let's try this for now, the stability. And this one here is headshot damage. Headshot damage. That is some serious height over bore. Anyway. Let's go with this here, and instead of that, I can go with reload speed. So, and now I'm going to break down my junk. Because I totally can. Alright. Yeah. I actually hit the, I got an MMO mouse. So I have, the number pads on the side. So I kind of hit that. Who's the fighter is? And okay. It's like it's not as powerful per shot, but I mean, hang on, sorry. I gotta figure out where I was going. So I gotta make sure I can go in the same way. So turn around. Yeah, go that way. Hello, party people. Okay. I see this. I see it. And you're gonna see it right now. Check this out. Shimmy and shaking like it's Friday night. There's somebody. All right. Well, you know, I'm going back down this. I think they're up top on the road up top. Hello, patch rolls. You know, I just realized that I don't know if I actually introduced myself. I'm pretty sure I did. But I'm gonna do it again. My name is Pat, Patro, or Pat Roizen, whichever you prefer. And now I'm gonna shoot these fools in the face. Did these just go into the water? Okay. Hmm. Okay. I just killed a named enemy. So it probably has something in there. Mina prone pads. All right. Okay, so okay. That was a chunky boy. Okay, so I got someone scouting over here. Whoa. That was weird. Okay. Moving on. Yeah, I have to look up to find some tutorials on, you know, OBS plugins and things like that, so I can have maybe the chat where I can see it, or yeah, I thought I could see the live chat from the YouTube Studio app, but that doesn't seem to be the case. Out of okays. Back to the map, because I gotta make sure I'm going in the same direction. So I want to go this way. Nope, turn around. Yeah, so I want to go, yeah, past this building here. Oh, night and day. Okay. Hmm. Oh, yeah. As cool as it is with the 50% more magazine, I'm just too used to having a shotgun being, you know, Very powerful, you know. Way too much stability. What might as well have this thing anyway? Stability. Why do I have so much stability? Better. This is special ammo, incendiary ammo. Make them get torchy. The campus. Riverside gas station. Yeah, this is the PvP zone. Add on PvP. Now, well, actually, it's kind of more of an extraction thing where you do, so you don't have to. You don't have to, you know, go against each other. Yeah, I don't know why I was going with just so much stability. It's just... Sleeping giant. We are using a bow. Oh, and speaking of, back to looking at the hotel. What is the what chain of hotel is this? Hotel. Every day. It's hotel chain hotel. For all of your hotel needs, stay at hotel. Dumplings. Our dumplings are the best in Washington, D.C. You will love our food. get the great tasting dumplings now. I mean, let's be honest here. I don't know if they expected anyone to actually. If they expect things to actually like read these things to see a like best kebab in DC. That looks like a burrito. Is that a burrito or a bowl? I think of kebab. I think of, yeah, you know, food on a stick. Oh, here it is. Special. Wait. There are two special kebabs. One's for $5.99, one's for $7.99. The Abe kebab, Great kebab, and DC kebab. Again, I don't think I expect anyone to. Yeah. I don't think I expect people to actually read these things. Just go with. I really hope that the VOD winds up being available on YouTube. I still don't understand. I'm gonna stop worrying about that. It's done. It's not showing up on the as live. And again, this is barely my second live stream. I don't expect anyone to be here to see this. I just hope that eventually, through consistency, I'll be able to have more and more people show up to live streams in the future, just to hang out and really, so I can. I definitely know I'm playing the Division 2. What I really want to do is showcase Welcome to Elderfield. But I don't want to just play that one game over and over and over again. There's a lot to do, a lot to get through in that game, but I want to space it out. It'd be a once a week thing. Yeah, my crappy debut. Let's see here. I should stop in here. It's odd. Game. No. No, no, that. There, here. So I'm playing around with the settings to make sure see what's going on with this because that seems to be better. And to watch, being the only viewer I have watching this. Fix this. And there we go. Okay, yeah. About an hour and 40 minutes of not having it properly centered on my screen. What's kind of really annoying is that they'll have like the elite one, like for the yellow enemies. They're like the hardest hitting enemies, especially when they have most health and most they'll have a medic who can revive enemies. And they will. And sometimes they'll revive enemies that are, well, that should be more pressing. Okay. Okay. Oh, that's interesting. I remember that they would do is like if they're like a more powerful enemy with a flamethrower, if you destroy the tank, like a weak point, they would rush at you. Okay. They like run at you so they blow up. Because those enemies, they'll have enough health that they won't they'll take a lot of damage, but they won't die from it. That's what I'm getting at. Okay, disoriented there. Gotta be careful because what are you? Come on. There you go. Yeah, as you can see that those suicide bombers, they cause a lot of damage and they can and will destroy your shield. Like that. I gotta redo my bindings. Oh, it's a bomber. Good, good. Gonna... There you go. That makes me yell well out loud. You're like... We use Molotovs and fire and stuff. Oh no, no, this burns me. Kind of reminds me in Infamous. There's one guy, I think the faction called the Trashmen or something like that. And what they were doing is they were just, was it Trashmen? Either way, they were setting people on fire. And they're like villains. Like, I remember I got a little bit, not a little argument, but I was like kind of disagreed with a friend of mine who was saying that I just pointed out, look, if this was a zombie apocalypse, if Infamous took place in a zombie apocalypse, those guys would be heroes for burning people, for burning the infected. I'm just saying. I ain't saying that they are heroes. I'm saying that let's not cast too many aspersions. Let's not vilify them. All right, so. What? Why is my... Okay. You want me to go that way? I'm going that way. I'm just meandering here. Vexix. All right. Yeah, you know what? This is what I think of you and your loot. So go to the gas station. No more gas. Good luck. Bro. See, pair of lion eyes. I don't think those do. Tobacco or alcohol is not sold here without a valid ID. Yeah, no. Okay, I'm just gonna say. That's racist. Wait, no. Let's see. Annual Christmas market. Please, I want to go check out like a proper farmer's market. And maybe that's a cool name. Time. You know, check out a farmer's market. Yeah, maybe the stuff over there would be overpriced or ooh. Hello, Miss Punko. You're looking extra chunky today. No, I cannot climb. I cannot climb. But I can loot. What else? What else? What else? I know it's not possible because of the resources would be demand was too high and it'd like be pointless because it'd be just too much emptiness. But this is like go in there and just explore these buildings. This is a range that I do like open world games. I'm pretty sure that is the appeal. I'm not special here. That you get just to wander around and just explore. You don't have to do anything. I'm playing for almost 2 hours and I have not accomplished much of anything. I'm just wandering and exploring. And just a grand old time. I'm thinking next time I pick up the game, I may just go ahead and start a brand new game, just start from scratch, and I can start the story over again. Like all the cosmetics I already have, so it's not a big deal. Well, the cosmetics that I want anyway. And yes, I was a good little consumer, and I did spend money to buy some, yeah, up here so I can show you. I bought the Resident Evil stuff. Most of these I found. Like, you know, I got the jail stuff. Yes, 404. I think only Jill's the only one that has a hat. Santa jacket. I got Rebecca Chambers. Yeah, Rebecca only has 3 things: the shoes, the pants, and the shirt. You know, Leon has a shirt. Let me see here. That's green. This is how I have this here. I like this one because it's red. There's red on it. I guess for the time being, I'll go with this. Keeping the spirit. I would just stand for this. I will stand for this. The demolitionist, the retro field uniform, sharpshooter, and I really wish it had more areas. And this was from a little quest, not quest, but a little side mission. But I thought it was so weird that this is the only one that had it. Trash backpack. Yeah, nothing new there. Hot dog. Okay. And I'll go with this. In the spirit. You know, red. Ho ho ho! Merry shredded cartilage. Hmm. That was that one wasn't as chunky. Hmm. Okay. I think this is a little... Notice this is red is that increases total weapon damage by 5% every second while you are aiming, while scoped 8x or higher, up to 50%. Requires a scope with 8x magnification or higher. And I have it. I don't have that. Well, not on these weapons anyway. Like, get some... Actually put like a wall in here, you know? Clean up to get this, you know, all the moisture out of here. This actually would be... Not gonna lie, this actually would be a pretty good home, you know? Like, get your stuff here. Build like a... Have like a kitchen area here. The living room here. And put your bed over here. Maybe a pretty... This would be a home. Hey, Duggo. Oh, good, it's a deer. I wish you could pet the dogs in this game. Oh! I never even noticed this. Huh. Alright. I don't care. But that was a thing. Yeah, this definitely is a progression thing. So collectibles, comms. Okay. Don't care. I generally do not care about the story of this game. I just want to meander, wander, and loot. I don't get bogged down by your story. Especially since your character is never in any of the cutscenes. That's unfortunate. Black Market T 821. Alright, actually in a little bit, and by a little I mean right. Those are showers. Okay. Let's see here. And by a little bit I mean right now. I gotta go make myself a quick cup of tea. See if I can find myself a quiet little place to hole up. Hopefully I'll be safe. I'll go back to that police car. Oh. I'll hold up right here. I shall return. Get myself a cup of tea real quick. Be right back. And I am back. Okay. I got my tea steeping. Nice cup of yerba buena. Oops. That was my butt. Okay. Anything up in the sky? Over here. I think this is a... Yeah, this is a dead zone. Or a dark zone. Or a zone that I don't want to be in. Yeah, I can't do... Whoa. DZ West. Wait. Does this mean I can... No. I discovered it. But I can't fast travel to it. Nope, no cool guy there. Oh. You jerks. I don't know what's up with these line eyes, but I'm getting them. I'm getting them. Let's see here. Okay. Yeah, because I got nothing better to do. What's up? What's up? Let's see here. Coffee and croissant for the early riser. Okay. Control point. Is a treasure available? Crap. Wait. This I don't. Figure out how to get. All right. Cool guy slide. Ah, okay. I think I'm this one. say don't worry. Oh, right. Again, another case of coming out from a different angle than I'm used to. I usually come from this side through here, and did. Well, that's unnecessary. All right. Oh. Oh, hey. Hi there. That was, isn't it? Oh, hi. You felt funny. Ah, no. Crap. Oh, no. You run fast. Okay. Nice. Now that that's taken care of, we can move on to other stuff. What other stuff? I have no idea. Sorry. As Miss Milton would say, open the door. Okay. How many okays? Wait. There's supposed to be treasure here. I think I scrapped all the treasure. Oh, I'm dumb. That's fine. That's fine. Do a little restock. Little bit of restock. In my life, a little bit of restock. All the time. Oh, look, it's a weapon. And yes, I saw that duck right there. Am I gonna shoot that ducky? I just shot a ducky. Yes, it's me. What are duckies? Oh, he just disappeared. Wait, what are you? Are you a hippo? Am I just killing beloved characters annoyingly? It's fine though. All right. Oh, there's there. Okay. Hold that control. Nope. Oh. All right, fine. Venice. Alright, thinking, I need to find other VTubers. I can't just name them after the few that I know. I think like, oh yeah, my favorite new VTubers. There was a thought that I decided not to go into it. It's nothing bad or not even controversial, just cringy. Oh, you think you're cute? I think you're a corpse now. Ah. Okay. Ooh, Special bullets. These are high velocities. I think they cause bleed. I think there's three. I think there's three different kinds of special bullets. There's incendiary, shock rounds, and I think the high velocity. I think the high velocity causes bleed. Bar and restaurant. Asian cafe. Noodle salad. Noodles with broth. Som tam. I don't know what any of these things are. I mean, some of it looks pretty tasty. But that looks pretty good. Is it Tutti Frutti? Add $1. Gelato for $1 per scoop. Pasta. Con formaggio. Con formaggio? Con formaggio? Con formaggio. I know the Romance languages. Italian is the closest to Spanish. French is just like, you know what? No. I'm gonna do whatever I want. I'm gonna do something else. I'm gonna have a hamburger. Now I must partake of... Nope, still too warm. Still too warm, still too warm. My tea, that is. Look, I'm adding that to the list of things to learn. Quit saying okay as much. Just realize how much I say that. Don't know what to say next. Trying to figure out what to do next. Hit him with an okay. Have a taste for Christmas. Oh, it's a beer. I don't drink. I not and don't have an issue with anyone who does. I just don't drink. That's a kitty cat. Reina Machina? Maybe? Is... So I usually don't play with headphones on. So hearing the squeaky from this this trash can just kind of weirded me out a little. Oh, sorry, I have bullets here. Wait. I'm confused. Anyway. Pure propaganda. Hello, patrolling. Kind of mixed feelings on the whole thing. It's just, yeah, the kind of the attitude of either A, I suffered and so should everyone else, or you have the I suffered and I don't want anyone else to go through what I went through. Let's see here. What? Mexican embassy? Oh, this one. Yeah, this one is one that I failed horribly when I first tried it. And seeing as how this is supposed to be a fairly chill, relaxed stream, I do not want to fail horribly in front of you. In front of me. Why does I have to do this? Nothing. I think we're gonna go back to the White House and see what my I'm pretty sure I got I'm pretty sure I got some blueprints, some crafting. So we got. Dodge City Gunslinger's holster, fast leather belt, ornate leather holster, inverted leather. Um, Oh, large pouch. Hold on a second. Hold on a second. Okay, I didn't know that. Okay. Precision feeding 45 mag. More stability. Tightly packed marksman mag. Hmm. We got 4,000. Hold on, hold on. Hold on, hold on, hold on. Okay. Never mind. I have this. Okay. St. Elmo's engine. Mm-hmm. Going out. Okay. Actimist. Shoo. How many rounds does this thing have? 70 rounds. Hmm. Ruthless. Lady Death. Chameleon. Blue screen. Oh, more. Open watches. Interesting. Okay. So what I gotta do here is I'm going to put 20 magazine, but 300, 300, 3.4 seconds to reload. It's like, yeah, it's up. Yeah, I'm pretty sure. Oh no, I went with yeah, it doesn't matter. Magazine. 50% reload. Let's get a muzzle. Nope, that was heavy special. Vice versa. I'm gonna start dropping some stuff in the stash here. First things first, I'll move to stash, move to stash. What's this one do again? All right. Let's see. Relic. Slots in any equipped gear burn set. Slots in with any equipped. Required. Requirement towards. Yeah, I think she was the one that wound up being a traitor, but I'm not sure. I don't remember. It's next. I don't care about the story. You know? Okay. It's been kind of uneventful, and I've had fun meandering about. Gonna go back to my regular clothes, like I guess, as much as like the Chris's theme. I'm gonna go back to my regular clothes here. There we go. And I think that'll be a good time to call it. Yeah, kind of a bit early today, but that's all right. Gonna go ahead and get back to the title screen here, and I will see everybody Saturday, where we will be going back into Elderfield. That will definitely be a full 4-hour live stream because I want to get more done with Elderfield, so that way we can get more progress. I may want to go to the farm, but I do want to start exploring more, actually get into combat, and you know, I've died 3 times in so far already, so that shouldn't be a problem here. But regardless, I will see every one of you later on Saturday. Hopefully check out the VOD. Y'all have a good night.